So starting the test drive in this GLS 63, very good sound acoustics in here. I can just hear everything being kind of deadened to the interior. And Mercedes-Benz is known for being pretty good at that. I thought I was talking to it, but I'm not. But a pretty good ride so far, even in the sport mode, sport plus mode, excuse me. But having the mild hybrid system is good. It just makes it easier to drive, I think, just in terms of coming out of corners and having that extra help when your battery's charged up. And I like that Mercedes, BMW is pretty much trying to put that in as many vehicles as possible, because it helps efficiency, but it also in turn helps performance. And I think on a GLS 63, you're more worried about having that additional help with the performance as opposed to how much it helps your fuel economy. But I like the sound here, just in the Sport Plus, even with light throttle. I like that it's very, very tame while sounding very menacing. So I can't wait to put my foot into it, getting on the interstate here in a second. But very, very relaxing behind the steering wheel here. Again, even with this being a sportier SUV, it's still a Mercedes. But with this being an AMG, we're gonna go ahead and put our foot in it, and we're gonna see what it does. Goodness gracious. Fantastic power here. And as you can see, when we are, the EQ meter here actually shows you when you're charging the battery and then when it's actually being used to give you power. And it's just fun to watch that max out. But yeah, very good sound acoustics in here. But I mean, that was so enjoyable, just putting my foot into this, and just again, the menacing rumble you get from the exhaust. I should say the menacing scream you get from the exhaust is just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna put it into the comfort mode now. Now, in terms of an everyday vehicle, this pretty much gets the same, I shouldn't say the same, it gets similar fuel economy to like an Escalade, or it's not as good as maybe an Expedition, but around this price range, we're looking at something like this. So an Escalade, a G-Wagon, things of that nature. Just a luxury SUV that's fast. This is a pretty good option. Again, you have a bi-turbo V8, and then just having that additional power from the mild hybrid system. This thing is quick. It's very quick, especially for a 3-row SUV. But very easy to drive, and in comfort mode is even more relaxing than it was even in the Sport Plus mode. But again, it's just nice to know, like, driving around town just looks like a regular Mercedes, and then you put it in Sport Plus mode and you can pretty much blow away anything that you come across just so fast. Now, I believe this is a 110,000. It's a little cheaper. I just don't know the exact number. Again, the link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But for 110 grand, it's definitely I think, a niche market for something like this. It is quick. It is somewhat practical in terms of the space, but you're getting 14 miles per gallon city, 18 highway, so not necessarily something that would be beneficial to you commuting back and forth to work every day, especially if it's a long distance journey. But if you can afford to pay $110 for this, you can probably afford to put the premium in it and get that probably 15, 16 miles per gallon combined fuel economy. But definitely can't beat the power you get, the sound you get, and the luxury you get with this. And if I could afford to maintain one, I wouldn't mind having it. So this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GLS 63.